feels. It's nothing I can say to change it. I've said that weeks ago, but nobody heard that. They only hear, oh, well, she said in her life that she wasn't apologizing. But I sat and watched the effects of it and said, you know what? I hate that she feels this way because I know how it made me feel. Bottom line, I thought I could vent to my friends and I couldn't. I was wrong. The conversation in itself, the whole situation was wrong, but I can't change it. But you're not going to keep crucifying me for the things I did wrong. Because we all have been in a situation where we said shit on this app that was fucked up. But, oh, Bella's not deserving of being forgiven. That's the problem that I have. Respectfully, how would y'all feel if everything y'all did wrong on this app was not forgiven and people just kept throwing it in your face? It would get old.
The only thing I'm gonna say before I say welcome to the kingdom to all these people, just to go, you can mute it, Bella. The only thing I'll say is nowadays in the TikTok streets, I'm watching people successfully get canceled. In the beginning, it used to be motherfuckers try to cancel people. No, people are successfully getting canceled right now. I don't know how the fuck it's happening. Like I've watched it. I watched it happen. Like you, I don't know how successful they was with you, but it's pretty much mediumly successful. A motherfucker done got your ass, Bella. Slim, scram. But the thing is, it is definitely pick and choose because how the fuck is Heartbreaker still here? Heartbreaker has said some shit, but that's the thing. If a motherfucker keep pushing and keep going, it is what it is. No shade to nobody else, but like people are getting canceled, but you're picking and choosing who you cancel. Motherfuckers get on here and say hella fucked up shit every day, all day, every day. And y'all pick and choose who y'all think y'all can pick and choose on. Y'all need to make everybody else scram if they say some fucked up shit or do whatever the fuck y'all think. Do it to everybody, not just the people that y'all want to pick and choose and pick on.
Yeah, but I
No
don't think that
offense.
that's necessarily true.
No, it's
Because
1000% true through and through. Everything I just said was all the way true. They pick
okay,
and choose
so
who the
that's
fuck they want to cancel, and they have successfully canceled a few, but they pick and choose. There's plenty of other people that should have been canceled.
I said necessarily, meaning that
All
Heartbreaker admits
true.
that she's a terrible person. She tells us she's a terrible person, does she
And she
not?
still has unlimited numbers. That's no
Like,
justification.
so but
Y'all
if
should
it's a,
make Heartbreaker scram the same way y'all made Bella and Slim scram, if that's
who
the
made
case.
Bella? Who made? Hold on. Who made Bella's crime completely? That's really a question that I have.
I don't know. I haven't been there. All I've heard is people are going live at the same time, and she's going live, and all her numbers have dropped, and all of her subscribers dropped in one day. That's what I've heard.
Because of what?
Exactly what I just said. The TikTok streets want to cancel her.
Because of what is what I'm saying. There's a reason. See,
I
see,
don't know. I don't. It's all the
Heartbreaker's very.
same.
Let me tell you something, Trev. Heartbreaker's very
I'm
strategic.
a mute.
She's very strategic in the shit that she says and that she does. Okay, she knows she's admitted to y'all a million times she's a terrible person. She's told y'all that she's manipulative in one way or another. She told y'all that she's getting get back on the shit that she does. She doesn't have a court show called Accountability Court, which means that she's not really looking for or anticipating for us to hold her accountable. And that does not justify Bella necessarily being dogpile. But I'm saying if you're gonna have a brand on this app about who you are, you have to be prepared for what that looks like. I don't know why this has to keep being explained to everybody. It's unfortunate. So if I say I'm a shitty piece, I'm a bitch, and I don't like none of you bitches, and I'm gonna treat y'all like shit, I'm gonna execute that.
But
If
wait,
I
this
say
is
I
my
have an
thing, though.
accountability, if
This
I
is
say I
my
have an
thing.
accountability, go ahead, babe.
This is my thing, though. Like, and I can agree with what you're saying, but my thing to that is, again, it's TikTok, and it's like you don't have to preach and tell a motherfucker to if it ain't got shit to do with me, it ain't got shit to do with me. What's all the opinionated and all these having mad feelings and hate for a motherfucker? Like, I don't understand. Trina, mute up. You got to echo. I don't understand the hate for a motherfucker that you don't know. Like, I can understand
That's not
dislike, whatever
unfair,
the case may
Trey.
be. Is get on the. Yes, it is.
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying
understand
you're
that part.
right. I'm agreeing with you. That's not
I don't.
unfair.
If it's shit,
Hating a nigga
nobody's
you
done
don't know
shit
his
to
weird.
me. I don't have nothing to do with it. That's why I could be neutral and fuck with everybody. Y'all problems don't got shit to do with me.
I get you,
I don't
Trev.
care about what y'all feel about a person because that is not. I'm not going with the fucking crowd and going with the flow. That's just not how I roll.
Okay, but I think too, what's not being understood in these type of conversations is that everybody's not always just dogpiling in some of these conversations. If you have a collective amount of people fucked up, they're going to respond accordingly, right? So before I had to drop earlier, what I was trying to let you know is, Bella, you was up here saying it's unfair that people dogpile me and do da 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 da. But you sat back quietly on Sunday when they was dogpiling my ass, knowing that me and you actually had a relationship outside of the app. Cause some of these your new fans, they're a little delusional. They don't actually know that me and you actually know each other. So I'm a little confused. Like this is what people are getting to. If we're gonna say we don't find this fair, we have to be fair across the board, right? James, please, baby, it ain't that much waving in the world. Now, when people say stuff like, when people say, James is still love, just mute.
Nah, fuck that. You should have said James' name. You was doing damn good before you said James' name. When you said James' name, and I was being respectful by holding my hand up. Because usually I could have just came in and said something. But go ahead, I'm a mute.
All right, thank you, James. Love you, baby. Bye. Okay, look, listen. When I feel like I gave her props. I told her, I said, I do feel like there are some people, we see a lot of people on Black TikTok where they just be bandwagoning. If you tell them to jump their ass how high, no matter who the creator is, because they have no social skills and no personality in real life. However, there are situations where we do see people that actively support some of y'all as content creators. And when people are giving y'all constructive criticism, your inability to receive it and change your behavior is why people don't receive you as a content creator. So again, another example of you saying you get a dog pile. The women that came up couldn't actually dispute anything that I said. The conversation was never between them. It was between you and I and Frankie. Yeah, they all collectively dogpiled me, and there was no interception with the conversation whatsoever from you. But now you're saying on July 22nd, you didn't appreciate being dogpiled without people getting the necessary information for the conversation. It's quite literally walking into the talking point. So I feel if we're gonna talk about what's being done to us, it has to be consistent. And the last thing too that I wanted to add with Barb's is you made a comment saying, well, she wouldn't have accepted the apology anyway. One of the things that Shara, as well as myself and other people that stated, was that you would have never known what she would have received. You didn't know because you never gave her the apology. I think, again, I'm going to keep reiterating this, that there is a lot of people in your corner. Hold on, there's a lot of people in your corner that is in the comment section as well. I know y'all brains can't keep up, but I'm almost done. There's a lot of people that's in the comment section that gets on the panels as well that's actually holding you back. And no matter, like I said, if we cool or not, you will see eventually that these is a lot of yes men in your corner and they need help. And also, lastly, Proxy, how are you a blog page but so up my ass? Shouldn't you be in Tea Times Live? I'm not understanding. You want to keep bringing up the shit that I said about AP, but guess what? I can stand on what I said.
Oh, is that why AP
hold on, Alice. Can I just, before we get derailed, can I speak to that before we get derailed?
But Bella. Is AP in the box for you, Alex, or for Bella? She's in the request.
I don't know, but I don't got no beef for AP. I'm confused why Proxy keep bringing
Bella,
up bad shit.
AP, are y'all good? AP,
can I say something? I don't think I'm going to get any
Go
time.
ahead, Trina. Say something. Go ahead, because James and Trina, y'all better drop.
You been, first off, that's the first
I was gonna say I gotta drop. Hold on, let me get mine out real quick. Let me get mine out real quick.
No, hold on,
real
James.
quick.
No, hold on.
I was up here first, Trina. Trina, I was up here first.
Hold on, Trina.
Oh, let me go first.
Go let him go first. Go ahead, James. Because what you up here for?
Okay, so I feel like besides the Bella and Barb situation, I feel like this some bullshit, and I'm calling out Alex. Because, and I'm calling out.
Call a job.
Wait a minute, Alex. Wait, cause your ass got a story long as shit.
Don't call me. Call the job.
Let me say my shit. I'm calling your black fanatic ass out because you always talking about some shit when it comes to shit. Woosah. HB.
Yeah, Woosah. You better do that, Woosah, babes.
Heartbreaker is bogus. It's the bogus female on this fucking app. I don't give a fuck how she look. I don't give a fuck what type of body she got. Anytime a woman on purposely set up a man for great and acknowledge that shit, where's your black explanation at with that? Because that's a black woman setting up any motherfucking black man. Every fuck what Bella
Language in
doing.
the kingdom, James. You know how we give it up over here.
Okay, my fault. Give it up. Oh, you telling me to stop?
You know, you keep going, but just watch your language.
Okay, right. My fault, partner body. But what I'm saying, I think y'all handling this situation wrong because I can be like Bella and get over here and play with myself, right? I can get excused for that, right? But at the same time, this woman HB is out here setting men up
What I
to
got
be
to do
in
with that? I'm
jail.
talking about Bella with something else. What you talking about?
I'm talking about what you
Okay.
talking about with this black
So,
liberal shit.
Baby, you
This
ain't
black
talking about what I'm
women
talking about. You
and
think you
black
know
men.
what you talking about, but we ain't talking about
all
nothing
right,
that you
thank you,
talking
Well,
about.
James.
that's
Because
my
we think we know
motherfucking
what we
point.
talking
We're gonna
about.
bring you down. Bring you down.
What we talking
James,
about?
thank you. Trina, you go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and resolve this.
Okay, I would first like to say I don't appreciate being treated like I'm some wild animal, like I'm just gonna go off on everyone. I'm 30 years old now. I'm grown, I'm mature, and I don't do that anymore. I keep literally telling y'all that. I'm not sure. Also, let's stop pretending like picking and choosing is not a thing on this app. Can we quit pretending? Cause it is. It may not be right. It may not be, what's best. However, it's what happens. People do pick and choose. People pick to ride for the creators they like, and then if the same thing happened to a creator they don't like, they don't care. It is what it is. I feel like trying to harp on that is yet again another reason to be like, oh well, like no, it is what it is. You've done it, Bella. You had a problem with me, so you held court on my mom that had literally passed in
Okay.
that week. So like, you have been a part of the very thing that now you're complaining about. So I don't get it.
If there,
So this is where the confusion comes
you
in
gotta
at.
mute Trina though, because you gotta echo. You
Okay.
don't.
No.
It's making everybody echo.
Oh, sorry. So I don't want y'all to be confused. Me speaking on what happened throughout the week is not personal, and I hate that y'all make it personal with me. I don't have a problem with Trina. What exact problem would I have with you? What did
With
you do
Bella.
to me for you to have a
Hold on,
problem with
Trina. You
me?
gotta wait because you just
Now I
want
just
you.
want to. I want to
Y'all need to.
understand
If
what
everybody not letting
issue
have no
did we
problem.
have that you felt like I had a personal vendetta against you, and I decided to talk about your mom when all I did was saw your mom go live, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, according to what you said, we heard a different story. It happened. It got put on the docket. Why would you make that personal?
100K.
Did it not happen on the app?
Stop the screen, you guys. Everybody
Everything that I
stop.
talked about in court happened on the app. So why is it being deemed personal? I just want that part to be made sense.
Okay, can I answer her? Because here's
Call
the
me.
thing. She did allow her not liking me to bring up something that was not on the app. You didn't watch my mother go live because my mother was being cremated. So no, you did not watch her go live. You knew damn well that lady was not my godmom. I have been showing pictures and talking about my godmom for a minute. You knew that. And just like you quote unquote, thank y'all, just like you quote unquote do all this research and about all this other stuff, then all you had to do was literally take 2 seconds and you would have known, and you did know. You did it on purpose, just like you did it on purpose when you told people that people was aiding and abetting and I was a federal fugitive. You do it on purpose, Bella, and you keep getting caught up in the fact that you're doing it on purpose, and that's why people are upset, because you pretend that you don't, and the proof is yet and still being revealed that you do.
Okay.
Trina, you would literally have to prove to me that I knew one who your mom was. You have to prove that I knew that lady that went live about you was not your mom. You would literally have to prove that I knew those things about you. Why would you think that I had a problem with you? I had no issue with you, Trina. You was my mod at one point. See, that's the stuff I be talking about. I talked about it because it happened on live. She did go live. Whoever the woman was claimed she was your mom. So, excuse me because somebody lied and said that they was your mother. I only talked about what was said on live. You're accusing me of knowing something that I didn't, okay? Oh, but you know what you be doing. Nigga, all I did was fucking recap it. Like everybody else. And that's the shit I'm talking about. I'm not doing nothing differently that other people have done.
Okay. So first of all, welcome to the kingdom. Fireman, AP, what's good? I need y'all tapping that screen for real. 100K likes, please. Shout out to the 1.8 thousand people in the building. I guess I'm just gonna keep doing these street live.
King, I really just have an honest question for Bella,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And I'm over being even angry, so she don't have to.
Oh, do you and Bella have problems, AP?
We don't. I mean, we do, but it's really not a. It, I mean, we
You and Bella
honestly,
not cool?
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it for what I seen it. She was very direct about her intentions in the DM when I DM'd her, because I came to her as a woman with respect, right?
Okay, we are arguing today. We talking very maturely today. So go ahead. What's your question?
That's the type of time I'm on. But I have an honest question though.
What's the
I
question?
sincerely heard her say that, she was getting dragged for so long and it was relentless dragging, as if nobody else on her platform that she had decided to put on the docket experienced that same thing. It's almost like, because she's the host of the accountability show, she's not supposed to be continuously dragged, just like how we were continuously dragged before the show, during the show, and even after the show. We've all experienced the same relentless behavior from TikTok, this side of TikTok. So for you to say like it's some new phenomenon to you, as if it's some new phenomenon on TikTok, that's why people have the comments they do about you seeming like you're elitist, like you should deserve some different kind of respect, right? Because let's be honest, the way you talk about the lashing you've received on TikTok from other people is as if you weren't there for your own show, watching other people receive the same relentless fucking lashings. Like you didn't see them get dragged. And I know for a fact you witnessed me get dragged. I know for a fact you were there. I know for a fact that's why I was on the docket. So I have this question, like I need you to answer for me how you think that it's different once you're in that same hot seat that you've put everybody else on your show. Please answer me honestly with that.
Okay.
I'll gladly answer it. I'll gladly answer that. One of the things I said is that you're on the docket. You do not have to be in court. One thing I said, just because you're on the docket, you do not have to be there. I want to make sure I reiterate that for the people in the back. So when it was your case, AP, I had no idea Hawk was going to come up and speak on it, but you made it clear you wanted nothing to do with it. Cool. So whatever happened between you and Hawk made him say, fuck that agreement. I'm going to speak on it anyway. That had nothing to do with me. All he know is his name was on the docket. He came up to speak for himself. It wasn't a dog pile session because he was the one who spoke how he felt about you. And that's another thing that I do not understand. Y'all want me to be blamed for how other people feel about y'all. I didn't tell that man to say the things that he said about you in my life, but he did. So y'all, so hold on. Hold on, because you're asking why am I confused on being dragged? Because the bottom line is I'm not telling these people to say what they say about you.
Whatever you just said,
it actually makes sense.
So wait, you guys. Okay, got it. AP, hold on. Give me a second.
What I was talking
AP,
about.
give me 1 second. AP, give me 1 second.
So it does make sense. You're saying, why am I surprised?
You give me 1 second, Bella. Just give me 1 second, real quick, Bella. Y'all need to breathe for a second. Y'all started y'all little scream thing. Listen, what AP is saying, because I completely understand what AP is saying, Bella. So I'm gonna ask you the question that she's asking you. Everybody get on accountability court. They get bashed. They get dragged. You feel me? So why do you think that you're above the same thing? It's definitely giving what goes around comes around, face ass. It's giving we did this millions of Sundays on your shit. So now when it's to you, it's a problem, face ass. So the question what she was asking is, why do you think that you're above that, the same shit that you participated in with many other people? That's the question.
Okay, so one participated because I hosted the show. That's why I deserve to be dragged. If that's your logic,
no. Why do you think that you're above?
No. I never said I was above anything.